Yo, 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 it's your boy, Shampoo Master here, your famous internet nobody. So today, I'm going to be showing off Baraka
Baraka, Liu Kang,
and Jax. These are my two favorite characters in all of MK. And the fact that they work together in this game is just insane. It's a godsend for me, because I was like, oh god, Jax isn't the main character, I gotta play Baraka instead, which is fine. But my god, do they work together. And I'm going to show you why.
Kung Lao,
Alrighty, let's get into it.
Hanging
But yeah,
Garden,
I've liked these two since like MK9. They're my guys. And alrighty. So first off, I'm just gonna show this just to blow everyone's mind and prove to them this team's like they have stuff no one even knows about yet. So let's go. Would you look at that? They can combo off the back throw into fatal blow. It's insane. Get him, Baraka. So yeah, so this team's sick because you can combo off a back throw. That combo is like pretty hard. I'll admit, like it's a very awkward combo. But like if you want to get a back throw damage at least, so you can do something like, if I can get it. You can do this, which is just easier. It's a lot more consistent, and it's just easier. And you can enhance it and still do a decent amount of damage, like around like 20+%. So yeah, that's the start of the team that I think is godlike. They can combo off a back throw, and the best part is like, so pretty much this team you don't want to up block against, because obviously everyone knows the whole if you up block on Jax, you just take a fat 34%, the usual. And so like even like the baby combo, you get like, what is it? 27. Like that's ridiculous. And so yeah, I think this team's godlike. Another thing about this team that everyone always mentions, but it's a huge deal, is that Jax gives you the most health in the game. And just the way I think about it is that this health is pretty much, it's for you can take more ground pounds from Jax. And you take less damage for ground pounds than your opponent. So you only take like 20%, the opponent takes 50%. Or I guess 2%, 5%, my bad. 50%. They be dying off of each ground pound. So you usually are okay with taking ground pounds. You can take about like 5 to 7 ground pounds per round. You don't really care about them. They're less of an inconvenience than anything. Oh. So, now that's out the way. The reason I think another reason this team is so sick is, let me get them block all. Alright. So, everyone knows that Baraka Striker, Baraka Cyrax back in the day, like, everyone's like, oh, they chip damage you to death and all that. But like people started getting really good at flawless blocking, and so like people weren't getting chipped to death at all. The reason this team's godlike is that even if they flawless block, they're gonna get hit for damage regardless. And if they don't flawless block, they're taking more damage, and that's a big deal. So pretty much this team is godlike at making checkmate situations, like really good at making checkmate situations. And it's very frustrating for the opponent, because once you have like a life lead and you start chipping away at them slowly and all that, then it's kind of just like they get very annoyed and start just trying to wake up buttons. It doesn't matter, because you're just gonna be like, all right, cool, and then you cook them for it and all that. So another thing, let's see. I'll show you some cute little. Actually, I'll show you the combos for the team. So mid screen, you want to do something like this. Yep. So something like that. I will say, so the finicky thing about this combo, I know that you get more damage doing, if I can get it. I know you do more damage doing the lower back three, because you get both hits. But Jax will not grab them from there. They're too far away and too low. So what you want to do is hit him with the top part of it. That was an awkward one, but like right here, that's perfect. Like, if they're above your head, Jax will grab them. I just mistimed my Jax call, oops. But, yeah. They're, like, slightly above your head, then Jax will be able to grab them. It's a little awkward to get used to, and sometimes you'll call Jax a little too early, and he'll switch sides, which is a con of the teams. Jax will randomly just decide to switch sides with your opponent, especially off a ground pound, so you guys are both getting hit by it. See, like for example, like right there, you switch sides, and that doesn't usually you don't get like care about it half the time. But like if you're in the corner, you get hit into the corner, you're just like, come on, man. Like now I'm in the corner. This is some bullshit. Like it's annoying. It's definitely a very annoying thing to deal with. Another thing you can do like this. Oh, I fucked it up. You don't have to do circle, but I meant to do knee into down forward too. But yeah, that's like the idea behind it. Another thing, I'll show off a really cute combo, and it's the. Alright, Liu Kang, you gonna do it? No, he's not doing anything. You can do anti-air combos, which are sick. So that's your anti-air combo. And of course, what Baraka's down to is just like, it's gigantic. So like, if anyone thinks about jumping on you, maybe Johnny Cage will still cook you, but yeah, no one wants to jump in on Baraka's down to. Oh, what else? Oh, another thing. So another really godlike part of the team is that you get Jax Oki off of everything. Especially if you get really good at the timing, you kind of just know when it's a good time to call Jax. And if you kind of flub it, you can kind of like improvise on the spot. So, for example, you can do... I'll tell you the Jax call timing is you want to call him right when Baraka jumps up like that. So around here is when you want to call Jax. And it will perfectly set up the situation. And yeah, so I'll explain how to deal with certain things. So, for example, everyone always talks about like, oh, you should do this. It gets cooked by normal getup or delayed getup. It just absolutely demolishes him. And so, the part about it is if you do a bad setup call, you're gonna get hit, and Jax is gonna get hit. So you can't break the combo the opponent's about to do to you. So if they're about to hit you with a 50% combo, you're just gonna have to hold that. And that's a rough part about the team. If Jax gets his cheeks clapped while you're getting your cheeks clapped, y'all both getting beat up the whole time, and you can't do anything about it. So be very careful in your Jax call timing. Very careful. But yeah, usually what you want to do is call Jax, and you can just set up the situation over and over again. Especially if you do this. And the thing about it, so you notice that with Jax's call, like I'll show you. So look at Jax's bar when I'm doing this. If Jax does all 3 ground pounds, he pretty much recovers his cameo bar back in the time he does these 3 ground pounds, which is godlike. It's like, I don't know why it recovers that fast, even while he's out, but it does. We take those. Another thing, let's see. Trying to give you guys all the information I have about this team because I love this team. Some stupid things, but yeah, the setup, for example, so if they do delay get up and you do that, you want to do jump in with a 2. And if they wake up and block, like, let's see, let's have you on auto. You can start like a mix up. Obviously, you don't want to do this because they can down 2 you and Jax. Or, yeah, down 1 you and Jax. If you want, like, guaranteed damage, you can just do this. They just gotta hold that. That's just real. They can armor through, like, the second part of it if they want, but, like, I think that only works for, like, Johnny Cage and, like, a couple other characters. Speaking of Johnny Cage, so if Johnny Cage armors this, like, wakes up armors without delay get up, and he will hit you and Jax, or just hit Jax and ignore the whole setup. So what you want to do in that situation is do neutral jump 2, and since he shadow kicks through Jax, your jump 2 will cook him, and you get just a free combo on him since he's so negative after. Usually it's really annoying, but if you do a neutral jump 2, then you're good. But if you do jump forward 2, he's out of there. He does not give a god, doesn't give a fuck about your setup. Alrighty. What else could I show off? Yeah. Oh, show off. All right. Well, this is about to get into me being very upset because I promise you, every top player that plays Baraka just refuses to learn his optimal corner combos. They just refuse. They don't care about him. It's so free too, because I don't like say I don't even call Jax. All right, this is what they do. Yep, cool. Baby's first Baraka corner combo. He can do this. If I can do it. They're missing out on like 3%, which is insane. They just refuse to do it. I don't get it. It's not even like it's hard either. Another optimal they're not doing is off of down forward and 2 enhance. They can do if I can do it. Like look at that. They're missing out on so much damage here. They can get 2 back 3-1s. And they just don't do it. They do 1 back 3-1 and then 2-1 down forward 2. And so the thing about this, so the corner combos are easy with Jax, so you literally only want to call Jax off of down forward 2. If I can do it. Oops. Of course, when I'm recording, you know I can't do the fucking combo. Oh my god. I'm gonna cry. There we go. Jesus. But you pretty much get 42% off of just like 1 bar combos. 1 bar with a cameo. And it's really, I think he still does good damage, like even mid-screen and all that. Like he still does 40. He's just not doing 50. And that's why I get mad at people. They're like, oh, like his damage got nerfed super hard. No, he got nerfed to be a normal character damage instead of doing 50 off of everything. Off of just doing baby's first combo into Cyrax call and they just do 50. That's ridiculous. Come on now. Oh, another thing. So if you're in the corner and you do back throw, you can actually just do something like this. And that combo's way easier in the corner. And you get like a good amount. You get like 24 off of that. I think I didn't even do the optimal one. You can do... like, I think I should do 1-2 instead. Oops. Hoo! Yeah, whatever, but yeah, you get the idea. And you can do stuff like that. And even in the corner, actually, you can do... you can do Fatal Blow into it. So they just die sometimes. I'm not mashing just to show you like the neutral damage for Fatal Blow. But he does 30 off a throw. Like, come on, that's ridiculous. What else can I show? Oh, so another thing. This is a cute fact. You can combo off of Energy Wave. And the craziest part about Energy Wave is like, dude, just look at Jax's bar, cameo bar. It's flying! It's coming back faster than Lao hat, bro. Like, what is that? So, like, Jax Energy Wave is godlike because it makes you -3 off of like unsafe like pressure or strings. Like for example, I can get it. See, usually you're like dead there. Like for you'll be like -14 there, but you call Jax, and then yeah, you're -3, which is great. I will say, be careful on your Jax calls on this team, because if I can, let's switch players real quick. You can like break out of it doing some cute shit like that, especially on the I can get it. Like, you can down one of them, especially if you're like Johnny. But I don't think anyone's gonna be reacting to it. At least some strings you can down one. Oh, it was my bad. It was this string. Because I was like, dude, I should just do this all the time. And then you just get down one down of it. You're like, ah, not the mix. But yeah, that you can do stuff like that. I will say though. All right, let me switch back. Doing Jackson wake up is bad. Just don't bother. It looks like halfway decent. It's not. He doesn't give you enough iframes. He takes forever to come out. And he just gets cooked and you get cooked. It's just not fun. Another thing. I'm trying to think. Oh, so some things you want to do. If I can. Nope. No dancing, okay. If I. Oh my god. So let me go center. So you can OS your zoning, which is nice. But the weird part about it is you have to call Jax first. It's like awkward as fuck. But you can like combo off of it. It's cool. It's worked a couple of times when I'm zoning, but like you want to just, if you know your opponent's gonna jump, Jax is a safer option. Like obviously you can just down to them to do your combo. But if you want to keep zoning while like having the Jax pressure behind you, then it's pretty nice. And it's just like a cute little OS if they try to walk forward at you and all that. What else? Oh. I'll show you the fatal blow route, which is just, the only part about this team that kind of stinks is, what's it called? You can't really do fatal blow after calling Jax when he, like, gotcha grabs them. Because you don't really have much time to, like, combo after it. So, you don't really combo after the gotcha grab. But oh, I actually get to show you the cute optimal I found in the corner. I know everyone, you guys are probably be like, why does he keep saying optimal so much? He doesn't know that. I don't know. If you can find more damage than me, go be my guest. If I can get it, yeah. But you can do like a jump in into 4. It's a down forward too. No! Bear with me, guys. I'm sorry. There we go. Woohoo! You get a little bit more damage, It's nice. You can only do the jump in off of this, or do the jump up into the air into the 4. Because like they're in the air so long after that like you can delay call Jax into it. If that makes sense, I'm sorry. I'm kind of like rambling right now. What else? Oh, here's a stupid one. This one's just funny and I wanted to show people. Like why could he do that? They have to be really close to Jax to do that. Another one that's stupid is you can call Jax into this. But like it's if it hits, and this is pretty safe. But and especially the back one's really safe. Or back 4. Let's see. Trying to think if there's anything else. But yeah, this team's great. Oh, so the big thing about this team, a lot of situations with the Jax Oki, you just understand it over time. So you can do stuff like this into that. And if they jump, they get cooked by a down forward 3. And if they stay there, then Jax is going to cook them for it. It's really good. Another thing is, if I have block all, I'll do block all, or off. Get up. Oh, No, not random. So, I don't know, let's just do Fatal Blow. So, you get guaranteed Oki off of this setup. Or after the Fatal Blow, which is kind of messed up. So, you call Jax, like, immediately. And do this. And yep, so sometimes Jax will hit you there. And you will end up, like, near them. And so you just kind of jump over and set your pressure. As what I like to call it is the Jax and Baraka sandwich. They kind of just are stuck in this like really shitty situation between you and Jax where they can't hit Jax like at all. Oh, actually, let's have the opponent delay get up. No, not random. So like right here, this situation sucks for the opponent because they just have to deal with your pressure while also trying to avoid Jax unblockable. And it's really good because that's when the mind games come in. Imagine they're like, Jax is a striker on a timer. And you know the timer better than your opponent knows the timer. So you can start messing with them, do some like shit like 2-1 and then backdash 1. And then they just gotta like deal like they're so, let me tell you, the opponent is mostly always worried about Jax and they are worried about what you're doing. And if they get hit, then they're back in the mix again. It's so sick. And also another thing, I just want to talk about because I think it's hilarious. Why does this go so far, bro? like who designed that? This is the, I will say, this is the best reaction Fatal Blow in the game. If you think an opponent's gonna zone, you just suck it. You say, Fatal Blow. If they jump, they get hit. If they do a projectile, you eat the projectile and hit them. It's sick. Love it. Besides that, one last thing. This will be my last point. Is in neutral, this is where I think Jax shines the most. Is in neutral, Jax makes the opponent have to deal with you in neutral. Because you just call Jax, you start zoning. You don't really care if you get hit. The opponent's gonna start jumping around. You can read the jumps, but be like, oh, cool, you're gonna jump. Give me that. Or if they are worried about the projectile, you just keep zoning them out, and Jax is always there to cover the ground. And so you just kind of look out for jumps and try to anti-air with def spin. Another thing. So this is the last thing. Is the big reason Jax is really good too is because on block pressure, if you can do unsafe shit like you do with Striker, but you just call Jax instead, but you're gonna take damage, which is fine because the opponent's taking more damage than you're taking damage. So for example, like, I want to confirm, I want to do you can call Jax during that and then like down 1 them if you think they're gonna jump out, or down 2. But another one is like what I always go for is something like, because I always try to hit confirm this. It's hard. It's a one hit into down forward 2. This is hard to hit confirm. You just gotta like believe. And if you don't, you just call Jax. And you both get hit. And that's okay because they still take damage. Though I will say though, if both you and call Jax over here. If you get hit and the opponent doesn't delay. Alright. They're gonna have more advantage on wake up than you, I'm pretty sure. I've tried the mash on wake up a lot, but the opponent usually is an advantage most of the time. So be careful with that. Something I was gonna bring up. Whatever, yeah. That's the team! Jax is great. And Baraka is even greater. And this is one stupid little fact, is you can hop over it with down forward 2, which is kind of funny. It doesn't happen often, and I haven't really like found like a specific setup to like make that useful. And even then, like I'm pretty sure you're very negative once they wake up from the ground pound, so they can kind of cook you for it. So it's not worth it, but it's a cute thing that happens sometimes. Yeah, that's the team. A lot of times you just want to call Jax, do def roll, and then they get hit. They just kind of gotta hold that, which is great. Just be careful on your def spins, because sometimes you can push them out of the way. Like out of the way of your Jax. Goddamn. Yeah, but that's a good one. But sometimes you will push them out of Jax's ground pound, and then you're just sitting there after a death spin, like negative, like what is it? Negative death? Yeah, negative 40 in front of your opponent while they look at you, thinking about the most optimal combo to hit you with. But yeah, that's the team. Thank you for listening. I just needed to spread the word about this team because I think it's godlike and it's so good. And yeah. Also, the optimal throw combo, forgot to mention, if I could get it just before I go, you know, ruin the video for you guys. But you want to do back 4, back 3, 1, into 2. Like, the weird part about it is that you got to do like micro dash 2 into back forward 3. And that's just like meterless, and you do like 22, I think, or something like that. Really good damage. Good meterless damage. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. And I hope you guys also switch to Baraka Jax, because this team is godlike and no one believes me. Thank you.